The Local 3 Storm Alert Team, accurate forecast for your day.
We are going to get you looking and feeling beautiful this morning because our own fairy godmother, Rebekah Latham, is back on the show. She, of course, is with the House of Color. And fun fact, I'll throw it out there right away, I just found out you were Cinderella at Disney World.
Quite a few years ago, but yeah, I was. That was best job. That's why there's like a second layer to that fairy godmother joke.
Yeah,
because
that's right.
I had one as well.
That's right. That's why I said it. So she's got this fascinating background. You studied business at USC.
Yep.
Were abroad in Hong Kong for a while. Did a lot of development with Disney on the business side of things. She was Cinderella on the entertainment side of things. She said, I've been playing dress up for a long time.
I have. I mean, I've loved dress up my whole life. And so that's what's so fun about House of Color is I get to essentially get ready with someone. And we get to make ourselves feel beautiful. And so it's just a fun process.
So she walked in the studio today and I said, oh, good, I'm glad you're talking makeup because something happens in your 50s where it doesn't stay on your face anymore. And you asked me if I use a primer. That's really important?
It can be, yeah. So we have a primer. This is our primer. And what's great about it, I like to joke that it's like spackle. So it's got Manuka honey, so it's really soothing to your skin, but it gives you a layer that's kind of smooth. So if you think about when you're painting a wall, you want to make that wall smooth. You're going to put some primer on it, you're going to sand that wall down. And so it's kind of the same thing with your face. If you start out with a surface that's smooth, the makeup's going to go on a little bit better.
So as we age too, our skin gets more dry a little bit. So if you want that dewy look, not the matte look like you had in your 20s and 30s, that's what most of us are looking for. So if you use the primer, can you still have that?
Yeah, that helps with the dewy look because it's going to kind of retain the moisture. We also have an illuminator that has a little bit of sparkle and glitter. And so that's going to add, it's not going to give you the dew feeling, but it's going to give you that dew look because it's got that light reflection on it. So
if you've been watching Rebekah when she's been on at House of Color, they really do everything that helps you discover your best colors. It all begins by finding out what your color wheel looks like, right?
Right, so we're looking for the best group of colors based on hue and saturation that are going to harmonize with your skin tone. And then House of Color, what makes House of Color different is then we have a line of makeup that's also done within your best group of colors. So you can walk out of the appointment and have your makeup done in your season, and that allows you to start your color journey from day one.
Okay.
So most of us, if we have our makeup on, anything by our face is going to give us the most impact. I joke with people, if your shoes aren't in your best colors, people aren't going to notice as much, but they will notice if you're wearing a lipstick that doesn't harmonize with your skin. If you've ever tried to find a red lipstick, that can be quite the task.
So yeah, I don't understand that. Someone told me once that some people's lip pigmentation is so odd that it changes the color of a red lipstick or something.
It can. And that's why during the appointment we'll actually try on the lipsticks and we have a range to play with. So sometimes there's reds on me that will actually look kind of pink. So then I have to kind of play and find the red that shows up as red. The other thing, because of color interaction, so if we put two colors next to each other, they will influence how they appear. So if you put on a red lipstick, but don't put on a red shirt or any kind of red around it, it might not look as red. But if you put on a red lipstick and then add a red shirt, they're going to probably look both very, very red and kind of true red color.
Okay. So does that mean that if you were wanting to wear, let's say, a black sweater, but you wanted to have a red lip, would you need a different red for that black sweater?
You might, yeah. Depending on the red, if it has a lot of pink in it, on a black sweater, it might not pull that red out visually to us.
Okay.
So it's one of those things to play around with, and that's what's fun about lipstick, is it's an easy thing to change out and to experiment. You can create a whole new look just in lipstick alone.
So we're gonna play.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. What are we gonna do?
Okay, so I brought two different lipsticks. So in the appointment, we're gonna talk about, do you have lipstick on?
Yeah, I mean,
okay, there
kinda.
You go. I do too, and here's a little mirror for you. So during our appointment, we're going to talk about the 3 points of red within your color group, and those are kind of the minimum 3 lipsticks you would need to match everything in your season.
Okay.
But what I brought, and one of those points of red is always, no surprise, a red. So I brought 2 different red lipsticks for us to try out. One is what we would call cool, so it has a blue undertone, and one is what we would say is warm or has a yellow undertone. So what we are going to do is just put it on one half of our lips, so one side, and then we'll put the other one on the other side. So that's our cherry. That's a cool one.
Top and bottom?
Yep, so just that, just half your face, top and bottom. This is one of the lipsticks that on me, if I am not wearing red, it'll appear really pink.
It looks pink on me too.
But when I put red on, it'll actually redden up a lot.
Huh. And now, part of what you do with getting your colors done is that you find out that there are certain reds you can wear and certain reds you can't.
Correct.
So as long as you're wearing your red, it's going to work.
It's going to work and it's going to look great. So you can already tell, I mean, I can see on your face, what's great about lipstick and where the impact is it increases contrast on your face and actually makes your eyes look brighter.
Oh, it does. Well, my eyes have like disappeared into my head.
So as we age, we lose contrast on our face. Put it back, bring it back here.
Look, there I am.
Yeah, there you are. We lose contrast on our face, and there was a study done at Harvard, and contrast on someone's face tells us age. We can kind of estimate age based on contrast. So if you look at little kids, I mean, they have beautiful little cherry red lips, they might have darker eyes, they have flushed pink cheeks, but as we age, we lose some of that contrast. So that's what makeup is doing. It's giving us a little boost of youth by adding some contrast on.
Okay.
All right, so that was our blue-based red, and then here is our yellow-based red. You can see if you look at them.
You want me to hold them in the
you
camera?
Hold them? Yeah, they're very.
So this is blue.
Blue-based. So that looks like it's purple. So when you think blue-based, yellow-based, that would have a drop of blue in it.
And here's the yellow.
And so that would have the drop of yellow in it.
I'm going to go out there and make a guess, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to make a guess that the blue base is going to be better for me.
Okay.
Even though I'm more of a warm-colored person.
Okay.
Well,
let's find out. That's why it's fun. These applicators can be really tricky, so it might not be a perfect application. Okay. So I'm going to do it as well. Now, because I've had my colors done, I know for me, blue-based colors just enhance my skin tone.
Well, maybe I'm wrong, because you and I are probably opposite.
Oh, wow. This is always fun.
We have no shame on this show.
Oh, I love playing. Hey, this is part of the job. That's so fun. We're playing dress up.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got the yellow based on your left and the blue based on right.
So this is the original one.
Yep. So that's
and this
blue
is
based.
the yellow. Zoom in.
Well,
I'm not proud.
So for me, looking at your face, what I
think?
notice is the blue base kind of lifts your face a little bit more.
See, I told you.
Your skin looks a little creamier on this side. It's got like an evenness to it.
This brings out red in my skin.
Yeah, the yellow base to it. I don't know if you zoom in on mine. I mean, you can probably see mine pretty good too. So for me, this is the side that's blending with my skin tone, and then this actually is clashing with my skin tone.
So can I buy this today?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, so that's some of the things we look at, and it makes a big difference because now you've seen that your eyes look so much brighter. The other thing with makeup, which is really interesting, there was another Harvard study that looked at kind of the amount of makeup. And there's kind of an inflection point with makeup, and that's why I love our Flawless in 5 kit, is because it's just enough to give you that likability, the competence, and the trust visually, but it's not too much to kind of overcompensate or take it to the other way. So there's an inflection point where your makeup is perfect and you've got the right amount on, but then if you start putting too much on, you're going to start losing credibility and authority.
Yeah. But you have to embrace your age.
Oh, yeah.
You want to just look good as you go on that journey.
Exactly. You want to look good and feel good, and some of that is by making your eyes look brighter.
And having the right balance of makeup also makes you look a lot more confident.
It does.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
We all know those women who look like they could just own the room.
Correct. Well, and interestingly enough, clothes have language, but makeup has language. So when you put on lipstick, you're showing the value of your words. You're showing that you pay attention to what comes out of your mouth. And so that's kind of what we realize subconsciously.
Okay, so if somebody wants to have their perfect shade of red, and you can do other lipstick colors too, but red is so tricky. If they book an appointment first to get their colors done, right?
It's best to have your colors done because then we can really hone in on the categories of lipstick colors that are going to look best for you.
Okay.
If you don't, we can guess, but it's not as effective. And then once you've had your colors done, it's not just lipstick, but it's blush, it's eyeshadow, it's even mascara that we can recommend.
And just think, when you do it and then your friends say, "Where did you get that fantastic shade of lipstick?" You can say, "From Cinderella."
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Her name is Rebekah Latham at the House of Color on Manufacturers Road. House of Color with the British spelling, OUR.com. Phone number 770-317-3091. Trust me, you're going to laugh a lot and you'll feel so pretty.
We feel pretty.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome.
Bath remodeling was revolutionized in this garage in 1984 when three brothers created the iconic bath fitter tub over tub process. A breakthrough then, the industry standard now for beautiful bath